Hey everybody, it's fall in Farmers Branch and we're getting ready for a socially distanced upcoming City Council meeting set for Tuesday, the 15th day of September, 2020. From Farmers Branch City Hall, this is the 119th edition of Council Countdown on FBTV. Hello again everyone, I'm Tom Bryson. During the next few minutes, we're going to go into detail on the upcoming City Council consent agenda and run down other items on the regular agenda at this first regular meeting in September. First up, after a report on study session, members of the council will consider items placed on the consent portion of the agenda. There are 7 items on the September 15th consent agenda. Agenda item I-1 is to consider approving the City Council meeting minutes for August 24th. Item I-2 is to consider adopting resolution number 2020-121, authorizing a partial release and quitclaim of the 15-foot wide sanitary sewer easement located within a portion of Westside Addition, Section 2, Block A, and Morgan Business Park, Lot 1, Block A. Billingsley Company has requested the abandonment of a sanitary sewer easement as part of an industrial warehouse project known as Mercer 5, which is located west of Interstate 35E and on the north side of Morgan Parkway. The civil engineering plans for this project were approved in September of 2019, subject to the sewer line being relocated. As part of the civil engineering plan approval, the developer was required to relocate an existing sanitary sewer line that was located under the proposed building footprint. At this time, the sanitary sewer line has been relocated into a new easement which runs along the north side of Morgan Parkway and on the existing sewer line that has been abandoned. City Administration recommends adopting resolution number 2020-121. Agenda item I-3 is to consider adopting ordinance number 3650, reappointing municipal court judges and alternate municipal court judges for the City of Farmers Branch Municipal Court of Record number 1. City Council will conduct an evaluation of the municipal court judge during the executive session. City Administration recommends adopting ordinance number 3650. Agenda item I-4 is to consider approving resolution number 2020-122, authorizing the execution of a residential demolition rebuild program incentive agreement for the owner of the property located at 12715 Epps Field. In an effort to improve the quality of housing opportunities in Farmers Branch, the City Council enacted a residential demolition rebuild program pursuant to Chapter 380 of the Texas Local Government Code to encourage the redevelopment of existing single-family detached residential properties with the construction of new higher-value single-family detached residential structures. Applicants Ed and Barbara Bonneau are applying for the demolition rebuild incentive for an existing residence located at 12715 Epps Field, which has an improved valuation excluding the land value of less than $65,000. The incentive for this range includes a 3-year rebate of municipal taxes based on the difference between the original home appraised value as determined by Dallas County Appraisal District and a $30,000 grant. City Administration recommends approval of resolution number 2020-122. Agenda item I-5 is to consider approving resolution number 2020-125, approving a negotiated settlement between the Atmos City Steering Committee and Atmos Energy Corporation Mid-Tex Division that adopts new natural gas rates for the City of Farmers Branch. The city, along with 171 other Mid-Texas cities served by Atmos Energy Corporation Mid-Tex Division, is a member of the Atmos City Steering Committee. In 2007, the Atmos City Steering Committee and Atmos Mid-Tex settled a rate application filed by the company pursuant to Section 104.301 of the Texas Utilities Code for an interim rate adjustment commonly referred to as a GRIP filing, arising out of the Gas Reliability Infrastructure Program legislation. That settlement created a substitute rate review process referred to as a rate review mechanism as a substitute for future filings under the GRIP statute. The company claimed that its cost of service in a test year ending December 31, 2019 entitled it to additional system-wide revenues of $141.2 million. After the company reviewed the ACSC's consultants report, ACSC Executive Committee and company negotiated a settlement whereby the company would receive an increase of $90 million from ACSC cities, but with a 2-month delay in the effective date until December 1st of 2020. Atmos generated proof that the rate tariffs attached to the resolution will generate $90 million in additional revenues from ACSC cities. Consultants have agreed that Atmos' proof of revenues is accurate. The impact of the settlement on the average residential rate is an increase of $5.15 on a monthly basis, or 9.9%. The increase for average commercial usage will be $15.48, or 6.56%. The legislature's GRIP process allowed gas utilities to receive annual rate increases associated with capital investments. The RRM process has proven to be more effective and less costly than the GRIP process. Given Atmos Midtech's claim that cost of service should entitle it to cover $141.2 million in additional system-wide revenues, the RRM settlement at $90 million for ACSC cities reflects substantial savings to those cities. Settlement at $90 million, equivalent to $81 million with a 2-month delay, is fair and reasonable. The ACSC Executive Committee, consisting of city employees of 18 member cities, urges all ACSC members to pass the resolution before November 1st, 2020. New rates become effective December 1st. City Administration recommends approval of resolution number 2020-125. Agenda item I-6 is to consider approving resolution number 2020-130 to approve the 2020-2021 operating fund budget of the North Dallas County Water Supply Corporation. The North Dallas County Water Supply Corporation was created in 1991 through an interlocal agreement with the town of Addison for the purpose of financing and constructing a sanitary sewer system tunnel to serve the east side of the city of Farmers Branch and the town of Addison. The corporate bylaws require that the corporation's board of directors adopt an annual budget and that the city councils of Farmers Branch and Addison approve the adopted budget. The board, which consists of 3 staff members from the city of Farmers Branch and 3 staff members from the town of Addison, conducted public meetings on August 27 where a quorum voted to approve the budget. City Administration recommends approval of resolution number 2020-130. And agenda item I-7 is to consider approving resolution number 2020-131 for a detailed site plan for an independent senior living multiple family dwelling unit building and 4 one-family residence lots on approximately 6 acres generally located east of Medical Parkway, north and south of Myra Lane. The applicant is requesting approval of the detailed site plan for a 250-unit independent senior living building and 4 lots for one-family residential dwelling units on that 6-acre property generally located east of Medical Parkway, north and south of Myra. The property is located within Plan Development District number 18, which allows for proposed uses. On March 19, 2019, City Council approved a zoning amendment request, which includes the subject property to PD 18. Now, the amendment to PD 18 creates 3 subdistricts with corresponding development standards, subdistricts A, B, and C. The proposed detailed site plan is located within subdistricts B and C. City Administration recommends approval of resolution number 2020-131. That was it for the consent agenda. Here are the other items coming up before the council on their regular agenda. Item J1 is to consider adopting ordinance number 3655, authorizing the issuance and sale of City of Farmers Branch, Texas Combination Tax and Revenue Certificates of Obligation Series 2020 for library improvements in the maximum aggregate principal amount not to exceed approximately $10 million. Levying a tax and payment thereof, prescribing the form of the certificates, and approving the official statement. Agenda item J2 is to consider approving resolution number 2020-127, authorizing the city manager to execute a contract with Tricon Works LLC for the Phase F expansion of the landfill gas collection system at the Camelot landfill. Agenda item J3 is to consider approving resolution number 2020-124, creating and appointing members to a city council legislative ad hoc committee. And agenda item J4 is to consider boards and commission appointments to the Animal Shelter Advisory Board, Historical Preservation and Restoration Board, Municipal Drainage System Advisory Committee, Senior Advisory Board, and the Zoning Board of Adjustment. In addition, the council may recess into closed session, but will then reconvene into regular session and take any necessary action. And that will do it for the September 15th agenda. For more information on those items or the full agenda, log on at farmersbranchtx.gov. Every regular meeting of the Farmers Branch City Council can be seen live on FBTV, that is Spectrum Cable Channel 16 in Farmers Branch, AT&T U-verse Channel 99 throughout this here Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, or online at www.farmersbranchtx.gov. This City Council information program will be made available simultaneous to the agenda posting on the Friday before each regular City Council meeting and will air prior to the live meeting as well as before all council meeting replays here on FBTV. That replay schedule is at 6 p.m. 7 days a week. All meetings are subject to change, so stay tuned to FBTV for any updates and more information. In the meantime, the September 15th meeting of the council starts at 6 p.m. this Tuesday evening here at Farmers Branch City Hall. We hope to see you here. Until then, I'm Tom Bryson. You're watching continuing coverage of the Farmers Branch City Council on FBTV. Please stay with us.